Good evening. How are you?
I'm pretty well. How about you?
I am good. Thanks for asking. This is our first class, right? Like we are new.
Yes, yes, yes.
So we'll start with introducing ourselves and then we'll go on to topic.
Okay,
Right?
okay,
Okay. So
right.
tell me about yourself.
Okay, so my name is Neha Rana. Originally, I am from one of the most beautiful states of India, Himachal Pradesh, but presently I stay in Mohali, that is in Punjab. I'm a homemaker, and in my leisure hours, I love listening to music. And I love traveling, shopping, spending time with my friends and family. And I'm an English enthusiast. I just want to hone my communication skills, and that is the reason I'm here in front of you. So I think that is sufficient for today.
Yeah, definitely. So okay, why did you shift to Mohali? Any reasons for it? Or
Yes, actually, yes, ma'am. Because my husband works here, and my son studies here. So
oh,
basically, the main reason, major reason, is just to provide good schooling to my son. That's why we are
okay,
staying here.
that's great. So my name is Angel Kaur Arora. I am from New Delhi. I teach English as well as French. So I hold degrees in both. So
Okay, so I would say, is it bonjour? I don't know how to pronounce
yes,
it,
it's
kind of.
bonjour. Yes, it's bonjour.
Right, bonjour. Yes, actually my son studies French, so
Okay.
sometimes he speaks these kind of greetings. So
Yeah. I have been teaching a lot of French students also. So it's a bit difficult for me English, French, Hindi, and because I live
yes,
in Delhi,
yes.
it's all like switching, and then my mother tongue is Punjabi, so it's just all.
Oh, you are playing with languages.
Yeah, I've been a language enthusiast, so
Wow, that's amazing. We are struggling to, ace one language, and you are dealing with four language at one
yeah.
time. So
So
that's amazing.
thank you. I think we all are, somewhere. I'm also struggling to somewhere have that balance
Mhm.
with the language, but I think once you get that hang that you want to learn a language, it's
Yes.
not that difficult. You just need to have that patience because the
Hmm.
road gets tougher with time. I mean, I look at so many French students in seventh, eighth, and they're like, "Ma'am, this is so tough. We cannot do this." And inner me is like, "You have not seen French. It gets difficult. What it was in seventh, eighth, when I'm doing it right now, it is so
Now,
much worse." Yeah.
yes, yes,
So, but that's the thing. I think when you have patience, it's not gonna be that hard to learn any language.
exactly, exactly.
So, let's start. So, you know your today's topic?
Yes,
Okay.
laziness.
Yes. First, are you lazy? I'm very lazy.
Oh, actually, went through my notes. So when I saw the topic laziness, so I was laughing because
Yeah.
being a homemaker, being a mom, I can't afford to be
Yeah.
lazy
That's
because
correct.
so I have nothing to do with laziness. But yes, sometimes because we are human beings, we are not machines. So
Yeah. It's a
sometimes
human
we feel
thing, and I think we always
yes.
give it to ourselves on some days.
Yes, and today it was Sunday, so these days weather is quite hot and humid here in Mohali, and it was like, oh, I wasn't feeling like doing anything. But as I told you, being a mom, I can't afford this, so I have to get up
Yeah,
and
I get
doing
it.
all the stuff.
I get it. So, but then, is your son lazy? Typical kids like us.
Actually, not. Actually, not. He's
Okay.
so active. He's very active. Yes, when it comes to his studies, when I instruct him, okay, go to your room and study, then he feels like, okay, mama, I feel sleepy, and he starts procrastinating. That's what I just hate this word, but I have to deal with this procrastination because these days, I guess tweeners, teenagers, they
Mm,
have this habit of procrastination. But no, I would say that he's not lazy. He's very active.
so he gets it from you.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel okay. So I have a dog, and I used to be very lazy. I mean, now it's like obviously when you're juggling with teaching at home, and then you're I had a full time job along that. I was studying also. So on some days I was just procrastinating, and I was like, "Ho jayega, dekha jayega,"
Yes.
and then I adopted a dog, and all of a sudden the schedule went like you're
Yes.
waking up at 5 and then you have at 8. Now he has turned 2 years and now he sleeps all day, and I still have one.
Okay.
So he has gotten that
Fine.
from me now. But
Okay. So
yeah, but do you think that?
actually,
Yeah, sorry, continue.
no, 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 no. It
No,
was
no, no.
nothing.
Go ahead. See, it's about
I was
talking.
like, I was yes about to say that it's natural and okay. Sometimes we can be
Yeah,
lazy, or that's very natural, but
yeah.
not all the time, because
Yes, I
yes,
think that as long as it is not harming, our things for later
hmm.
on, there's no harm in it. But yes, if too much of anything is bad.
Yes,
So,
right.
but do you think that laziness is always a bad thing?
Uh, Not always, not always, because as you just mentioned that too much of anything is bad. So it's as I mentioned earlier that we are human beings, we are not machines. So it is quite possible, and it is very natural actually
Yeah,
to feel lazy sometimes. So it's not bad, but yes, if you feel lazy every time you are just putting off your stuff, but is okay, so that is definitely going to harm you. So you have to make that balance.
right, right. So if you look at a generation before us, they used to be very active. For all people who have grandparents in their house, they know that they still wake up at 4 in the morning, and
Yes.
for them, solution to everything is like just wake up early, everything goes well. So if you have to give me, so you know, if you have also seen those changes,
Hmm.
right? So what is the difference between them and our generation? And for all, uh, some has it, somewhere I feel that our generation is lazy as a generation also,
Huh.
because there are a lot of health issues that comes in with laziness.
Yes.
So
Yes.
what is it, what are the differences that is there in that generation when it comes to that, and in total what all they have
Yes.
and how.
Okay, so very interesting question. Actually, you know what? As a parent, what I feel, our generation. If I talk about my generation, 90s kids, we are just juggling to maintain a balance between our parents and our
Yeah,
children, because our parents want us to be, punctual or disciplined like themselves, and our children want us to be smart enough to be, yeah, like
I
following the.
can't hear you, your voice broke.
But I can hear you. Is
Sorry, continue.
okay, ma'am. So if I talk about our parents, they are still active and they are following that routine, getting up early in the morning, going for a walk and kind of stuff. And
Yeah,
moreover, what I believe that they have very, yeah, like they are not running after that materialistic stuff.
yeah,
Today's generation, all the younger ones, they just want to have all the stuff, and within no time. So actually I think today's generation is money minded. Everyone just wants to make money, and they just want to fulfill their dreams. They want to have luxurious cars, want to travel world, all around the world. But yeah, if I talk about our parents, they have very limited desires. They just they are living that life of they are living that life of satisfaction. They are
yeah,
content and happy with their life, and they know value of health. They are still connected to their roots, all those relationships and kind of stuff. And today's generation, they just want, they have no values for relationships. They, it's a formality kind of. If someone is if someone is coming, so it's just for very formal kind of meeting. Emotions are uh, disappeared, I would say. This generation is like we are dependent on technology, AI. So I think in a way this generation is just following, or with that they people are lagging somewhere in terms of emotions, I believe.
yeah.
And this is the basic difference, and they are not taking care of their health because on the name of modernity they are just following their heart, and their heart is somewhere misguiding him, guiding them. Sorry.
No, no, I agree. I come in the same generation, so I'm all up for it.
Because
I think
no, because
I
you
think
know
that,
what?
yeah. No, no, you
No, you
continue.
are.
Then no, no, it's okay. I'll
Yes,
speak up.
actually, you know what? You are doing amazing because at this age, I would say you have achieved so many things. You are sitting in front of me. See, I'm 40. I'm a homemaker. I am taking lessons from you. So it is an achievement because at such a tender age, you have that. As I told you, that today's generation is ambitious. They are high flyer. They just want to have name, fame, everything. That is it.
Yeah,
It's not that they,
definitely.
yes, it's not that they have like they are full of drawbacks. No, I'm just comparing
Yeah,
their
but
life with the
yes, definitely,
parents. That
definitely
is it.
that is there.
Yes.
That is,
Hmm.
and I mean, it is not about you being 40. I mean, okay, my great grandmother, she passed away a few years back.
Hmm.
So, she was an independent woman, and I guess somewhere that has always inspired me. She was 85 when she passed away, and she wanted to learn English. So, there was a
Wow.
tuition teacher that who used to come home in her last, I think she was 80 when she started. So, for 5 years, she has taken home tuition for English because she was like, you know what, I don't care. If I want to do it, I want to do it. And I
Exactly.
mean, and she for I think in those 5 years she did not learn much. She was still on introductions, and
Hmm.
but she never had that hesitation
Yes.
telling us, can you just check it, because we were still very young at the age. I am like
Hmm.
22 right now, so I was like very young, and she had no hesitation. She was like, can you just check if this is right
Hmm.
or this is wrong. So I think it's good that you want to do English, so you're just doing it. At the end of the day, it's about
Yes.
yourself. But yes, somewhere I think that in this generation we have more of Western culture somewhere
Hmm.
that comes in, where we do not want too much with relatives. We don't,
Yes.
because somewhere we feel that as soon as that, because I think in India it has always been a thing where you have to adjust.
Yes.
You have to take in a lot of things,
Hmm.
and this generation just likes that line that, what,
Right.
we are not taking it. So yeah, and health wise, yes, I agree, because I'm sorry, I'm speaking a lot here rather than.
No, 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 no,
Yeah.
no.
But I mean, I see that we can have a conversation, and that is
Yes.
how. Yeah.
Right.
But yes, one major difference is also this generation, because of laziness, just falling onto unhealthy food habits.
Yes. Right.
Because they still, I mean, I have started eating healthy. It's been 1 year. I barely eat from outside, and I have like all that. So I'm
Hmm.
trying to have my balance also, despite of being born in this generation, that okay, I have to pick up somewhere from them.
Hmm.
But yes, this generation somewhere has a lot of health issues, or might have a lot of health issues because of that. And I have seen people in 80s and 90s still being very healthy.
Yes.
My great grandfather, like my mother's side, he passed
Hmm.
away when he was 112 years old.
Wow. 112.
Yeah, because my mother is from Haryana, so Kurukshetra again,
Ah.
that
Oh.
whole small city, and
Yes.
healthy. But in Delhi, we have a lot of Chinese food.
Okay. Okay.
Yes. So coming on to my next question. Sorry. Yeah, coming on to my next question. How do you think that one can overcome laziness?
Okay. So it is all about mindset. That is it. So if you are determined enough, whatever, like you need to set your priorities actually, and you have to make choices. If you want to achieve something, you have that strong determination. Okay, I have to achieve this goal. Then I think nothing is impossible. So laziness is to deal laziness is not a big deal actually. So so that it depends. It is a matter of priorities and your choices.
Yes,
I think yes.
definitely. I mean, only today, only one of my friends told me I'm procrastinating on a lot of things. So But
So
yeah, that is true. The mindset is the main thing. I think for everything, if you have a control on your mind, you can,
yes.
achieve a lot of things in life.
Exactly. Because you know what, as I told you, I am a mother. So I know if my son has to go early, or like he has to go early to his school, wherever. So I have to wake up early.
Yeah.
If my husband wants to go somewhere early morning, so I have to wake up, because I have that mindset and somewhere that okay, because I'm the one
Yeah.
who is going to prepare everything. So it is a matter of your priorities. If you have your priority, like my priority is my family, so I can't put off things when it comes to my family's health or kind of stuff. So that is it. That's why I'm telling you now, if you're focused, okay, you have to score good, or you have to score high. So you can't put off things. You have to wake up early in the morning, you have to study hard. So it's just matter of priorities and choices, I would say.
Yes, definitely. I mean, yeah, I think you know that the two people in your house are somewhat dependent on you when they have
Yes,
to. So that way, somewhere you have that thing that you have to do it.
yes, yes.
Yeah.
I can also put off things. Okay, I'm not feeling well. I can't wake
Yeah.
up early, right? Or just order some food from outside. But my priority is the health
Okay.
of my family. So I'm not going to do this. Whether I'm feeling good or not, I am going to. I will go to kitchen, and no, I go to kitchen, and I try to give them something good to eat. So
Definitely, I get it. So we'll end the questions here. I think this was great. I mean, there was not much grammatical. You were about to do from that go and going, and you corrected
yes, yes,
yourself.
yes.
That I could see that.
Actually,
Yeah, I think only there was this one line where you missed the preposition the. That is all. Otherwise, you
okay,
were grammatically correct. Okay, where you
okay.
said that this generation wants to see the world, so you missed
What?
the while
So,
speaking, which is
yes,
okay. I mean, even at this point, I make a lot of mistakes when I am talking, so that is okay. And I'm happy that you you have your priorities by giving it to your family, but also you're doing something for yourself,
yes,
and you're learning a new language,
yes.
which is
Because
great.
yes, I believe that if I am happy, then only I can make my
Definitely.
family happy.
Yes.
So I am not that kind of woman who is into gossiping, bitching, or spending time. I'm not because it's a topic is laziness. So I would say I'm not a couch potato. I am
Yeah.
very active and enthusiastic all the time. I want to explore the world around me. So I'm not looking for any job. I just want to hone my communication skills. I don't know why, but English is like my first love. So
Which is good. I think
yes,
so when I was somewhere, I think it was easier for me lately because I come from an English medium
yes,
school, and then Delhi is a place where mostly when you're
right,
talking it's either Hindi or English. But I remember having my hesitation just in the starting days of when in school, you're forced to speak and everything. But then somewhere, I think once you get that hang of English, you'll realize that it is so much, it has so many benefits that comes in, because at the end of the day it is an international language, and it is one of
yes,
the most important language. Although when so as a language teacher, when I am
mm,
teaching, I also have a diploma in teaching English as a foreign language. So
okay,
yeah, so but when we talk about English as a subject, we say that English is a very poor language, because agar you'll talk, if you see Hindi has a lot of differences, right? Ki this is pulling, this is thrilling, this is masculine, feminine, and then if you're
yes,
talking to someone elder, you
hmm.
speak in a specific way. But
Yes,
in English there
hmm.
is no difference. You just say
No different.
you and hi, and
Yes, if we compare our relationships in Hindi, Tai,
yeah.
Chacha, Bua, right?
So
But
that
in
it's
English,
aunt.
aunt.
So
And
that is
for the
why. Yeah, it is
yes,
very weird as an English teacher. I'm saying, what, English is a very poor language, but
yes,
grammatically, if we have. a language which is very rich. Hindi, if you get into it, you'll be like, okay, everything has that different. When I'm teaching
Ac-
French, I know that, even French follows a bit like Hindi, where they have masculine and feminine. For all they are a level ahead. They have masculine, feminine, and masculine plural and feminine plural.
Yes, exactly. So I am a Hindi medium student. I will tell you a funny incident. I guess studying in sixth or seventh standard. So we have to write a topic on Mahatma Gandhi.
Yeah.
So when it comes to Hindi, वे दक्षिण अफ्रीका गए थे वे, because it's a, sign of
Yeah.
respect. So
Yes.
what I did there, I wrote instead of he they, because I was giving him respect. So for me, if I like it, it was impossible for me to write he Gandhi ji ke liye, how to write he, because he
Yeah.
sounds a little bit
It
rude.
sounds very
So
informal. Like,
yes,
he went.
so what I did, I wrote they went to Dakshin Africa. I mentioned Gandhiji as they. Then I realized. Then my teacher told me that in English we write for one
Yeah.
person. It is he. So it is. It's an incident that okay, because we are in habit of translating word to word,
Yeah.
and I was just relating the feeling, that emotion कि गांधी जी हैं तो respect देनी है. So
Huh.
it happens actually.
It would, somewhere you would still be able to, even today when, I'm teaching students for French also, they always have this thing because they come from an English medium school and they will be like, "Ki, but ma'am, this is so difficult. How can we
Hmm.
have masculine?" I was like, if you look in your own language, we have it. In English, if it's not, it doesn't exist, doesn't mean that it does not
Yes.
exist. Somewhere, we'll be like, "Arey, Hindi mein to hai, but kya farak padta?"
हाँ.
But yes, if I think people say that it is easier to learn a foreign language when you know English, I feel if you know Hindi, so many grammatical topics gets easier for you because you're able to
Yes,
relate. Okay, yes, it is there in my
really.
language also, and it is there in them also. However,
Yes,
in English,
exactly.
everything is very plain.
Hmm.
Somewhere
Agree.
other languages take, today, even if you would have been well versed with, even if you would have come from English medium school, if you would have tried doing Hindi that time, you would have been
Hmm.
way more confused,
Yes.
because for you, that pulling, strilling,
Hmm.
kriya, everything does not, you know
Yes. Hmm.
exist somewhere.
Exactly, exactly. So
Yeah.
I teach children, or like I take online tuition classes.
Okay.
So I deal with students from Himachal or rural areas. So Hindi helps me a lot, because there are concepts when I am helpless, then I take help of Hindi to make them clear, and they get clarity. But sometimes it is kind of funny activity, as one day I asked my students, you have to translate मेरे पेट में चूहे दौड़ रहे हैं. So I got answer like rats are running in my
Yeah.
stomach, kind of, because they were translating word to word. Then I told them that when we are translating proverbs, we have to be very careful, because it
Yeah.
has nothing to do with word to word translation. Then it was simple, I am starving or I am famished. So they were like, ma'am, इतने बड़े sentence के लिए इतना सा. So I said, this is the beauty of language. So that is it. So
And I think
English is.
idioms and phrases, we can never
Hmm.
have that literal,
Yes, yes,
translation. Even
literal
the English
translation.
ones would turn out like, okay, what
Hmm.
are you saying? Till date, I think.
Exact.
But yes, Hindi does help a lot. Even today,
Yes,
when I'm teaching somewhere, I switch from English to Hindi to French because whatever works for different people somewhere.
yes, ma'am.
There are,
Exactly.
for
Right.
me, somewhere, to under, because in my school time, because I was doing English French from what, sixth grade. But
Hmm.
that time for me, English was also a subject and a new
Hmm.
language. So for me,
Yes.
it was way more easier to say, for you to tell me as a layman कि अच्छा तुम हिंदी में ये बोलते हो तो फ्रेंच में
हाँ,
उसकी जगह पे ये बोलना है.
ये बोलना
So
है.
today
Right.
somewhere I was really bad with Hindi in my school, but then now when I have to teach, I still remember that I have to say pulling and strilling, and you do ling but low and everything like that. I have to teach them.
Yes.
But it was really nice talking to you, and I
Same
don't
here.
know,
Same
and
here.
you're doing really well.
Thank you
And
so much. Thank you.
to I think in your case, I think you're already doing enough. You are able to speak well. You're able to put up your ideas, which is good. Coming to being well versed, I think till date, I think as a in a language, you can never say you have achieved everything. There's always
Yes,
so much to learn
right.
till date. Like even I say it that, but I don't think that. But you can watch, videos of people. Yeah, even I lost the connect. But yeah, sorry, I'll just so you can watch series on Netflix. I
Hmm.
recently been watching a lot of videos on Sashid Tharoor because I love when he talks and his
Oh,
language. So
he's
all
yes,
this you might not be able to grasp four words out of the five words even
yes,
after, but somewhere it would, you when that man talks, you'll be like, wow,
yes,
this
exactly.
this is
Even you
so
know what? I love Priyanka Chopra also. The way
yeah.
she speaks, the way
Even
I
when
just
you
love
said,
her.
yeah, I for that for all I love Sushmita Sen also when
Yes,
she starts.
Sushmita Sen.
She
She
has
is
like,
right.
so if you notice all of them leaving Sashi Tharoor, I think his
Hmm.
language is way,
He is, yes, he is very
yeah.
like
But when it comes to Priyanka or Sushmita, I've seen they
Sushmita.
don't. Yeah, so, same. So they use easy words. It's not like always they're using difficult words. But when you talk, when you having proper pauses, and you're able to